Good afternoon. Before I get started, I would first like to thank the New York State Tribute Foundation for offering the scholarship for mortuary students at this time. My name is Keith Walker. I'm a married father of three, two teenagers, 17 and 15, and my little girl's 8. I'm a retired New York City homicide detective that spent 24 years working in Bronx County. Um, I never thought I'd be in the funeral industry. My mother ran into the owner of a local funeral home. I ended up interviewing for a part-time job. They found out that the industry itself didn't bother me. I've been to hundreds of autopsies, worked numerous homicide cases, and things just kind of fit. Um, After about 6 months of working at the funeral home, I decided to venture into school. So I opted for the 18-month program at AAMI. I didn't think it was going to be as difficult as it is, but I'm getting it done. Time issues do happen. I have three children, all in athletics. I work part-time at the funeral home. I have a lot of running around to do, but I got to make time for the schoolwork itself. And so far, I'm doing pretty well. Um, Things that I think I can bring to the industry as a funeral director would be probably number one would be my work ethic. Um, Working nights, working weekends, working holidays, getting a call during a birthday, during an anniversary, none of that's new to me. I have no problem doing what I need to do for families. I didn't have a problem doing it when I worked in the homicide squad. I don't have a problem doing it when someone passes away. You got to go. There's no waiting till tomorrow, waiting till the next day. You got to get up, get dressed, and go do what you got to do. Um, Empathy is something that I take very strongly. Uh, there was nothing harder for me than knocking on someone's door and informing them that a loved one has been killed. It wasn't easy. There was no training involved in it. It was trial by fire. And yeah, you do screw up sometimes, but you do get it right. And you are able to deal with people at their worst times and try to make things a little easier for them. The funeral industry is no different. Families are coming in to make arrangements or on a phone call or to pre plan. You have to try to build some type of rapport with them, find something in common to talk about, get their mind off of things sometimes. Um, you have to show that you care. You have to show that you're willing to do what you have to do to make their lives just a little bit easier at a very stressful time in their lives. Um, Understanding people. I know most of the people that come into the local funeral home because I grew up in the area, but I don't know everybody. And people that I don't know, you have to show that you are a caring person, that you are willing to do what they want done, not what you want done. You got to listen. You have two ears and one mouth for a reason, and that's because you need to listen to people. When people talk, you have to listen, you have to take it in, and you have to understand what they want. It's not all about you, it's about them during a funeral. There are no do-overs in this profession. You screw up a funeral or a visitation or a graveside, that family, their friends, they're going to tell people they're not coming back to you if you screw up big time. Uh, We are going to make mistakes, no doubt about it. This past week, we had a private visitation for the family the day before regular visitation, and the family came in. Everything looked great. Everything was nice. And the son turned around and said, "Where's his handkerchief?" Yeah, we took the tie out of the pocket of the jacket, missed the handkerchief. That's a mistake I will not do again. Uh, we ended up finding the handkerchief, giving it to the son, and everything was good, and he was very happy with us. But uh, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes a lot of repetition to get things right. And I think I have everything that it takes to be very good funeral director in the future, and I look forward to passing school and passing the boards and being a funeral director at my local funeral home. Thank you very much for hearing me and giving me the time to represent myself. I appreciate it, and best of wishes.